The experiments you will see have been carefully done by professionals and should not be tried at home without parental guidance. Please follow the caution signs throughout this program.
Creation is Science, where we learn about our Creator, and we know you want to learn more about our Creator. I'm here with Professor Roy, and we're going to be learning something about whom and what?
Sir Isaac Newton. What an interesting guy. And we're going to play with a toy.
A toy. I like playing with toys, don't you? We've got Benjamin here, Sarai, and Sam, and Merritt. Are you excited? I'm so excited. So tell us more.
Yeah, well, you know, Sir Isaac Newton was an interesting guy, and he came up with some laws of nature, some laws of science. We're going to look at some of those laws, but, you know, we've got a couple of toys that we're going to play with. But, you know, we need somebody to get that little Newton cradle.
Go ahead, Benjamin.
We call that a Newton's cradle. All right, so bring that over there, and just set it on your table over here. Set it over there. Now, that's interesting. Now, the Newtonian cradle, okay, another name for it, Sir Isaac Newton never invented it, but it was invented years later, and they named it after him because he is the one that came up with and discovered some of those laws of nature. But you know what? Hey, let's see what we got. Can you help me? We've got a larger Sir Isaac Newton cradle right over here. Can you help me get that up here?
Go ahead.
Can you guys carry it? Can you get it?
Carry it?
It's not very heavy.
It's not too heavy.
That's right. Share it. And we're going to set it right up here. Set it right up here. Set it right up here.
Up in the center. Oop.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
There we go.
Are you okay? Was that?
All right, very good. Okay, so this is what we got. What do we have over there? We have, how many of those 5 spheres are there? 5, okay, good. Hey, we're going to need some of those. We've got some over here, so I'll tell you what. Let's see. Can you grab, Benj, can you grab 1? Can you grab number 2? Can you grab number 2? Okay. Can you grab number 3? Can you grab number 4? And Aunt Francine, number 5. Okay, here we go. All right, so, and then what we'd like to have you do is I'd like to have you all just come around
number 1
over here.
first.
Okay, what number is this?
This is number 1.
Okay, this is number 1. Okay, very good. All right.
Okay.
So here's number 1. Okay, and just hang on to, who has number 2? Okay, can you bring those little containers over here too? That'll help us out.
Who has 3?
Okay, all right, there we go. All right. Now what we have is we have some spheres, okay? These are made out of hardened steel, and hardened steel does some very interesting things right here. So let's see what we got. All right, so we have these. Go ahead and set those down. Can you set those down? Just set them down. Who has, we can set them down.
I'll get number 1.
Okay, all right, so we need to.
That's number 5.
All right, okay, that's number 5. Okay, we're going to put 5 over here. All right, let's put number 5 over here.
Put them in order?
Let's put them in order.
Number 1.
Good idea. Here's number 1. Okay, there we go. Where's number 2? Well, we got number 2.
Number 1.
Number 2. Number 3. Okay. And this must be what? This is number 4. All right. Now these spheres are interesting. We're going to need some pieces of paper over there. See the pieces of paper we have over there? Now since they're hardened steel, they're very, very hard, and they don't want to bounce off of the floor very well. So they do something very interesting though. What we're going to do is we're going to have you hold those pieces of paper just about like this. Just take one of the pieces of paper. Oh, that one has holes in it. And can you hold it like this? Can you hold it like that? And I'm going to come around, and you can have that one right here. I'm going to come around, and what we're going to do is we're going to hit these 2 together and see what can happen to your pieces of paper. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's check that out. I'll have yours too.
Oh, nice.
Okay, hold it out so I can hit it. I'm going to get around here. There we go. Let me come over here. I'm going to need some room. Okay, let me get yours. I'm going to hit yours. Okay, I'll come around here.
Smells like friction, doesn't it?
There we go. Can you smell anything?
Something, yeah.
What happened? What does it smell like?
Burnt marshmallows.
Smell like burnt marshmallows.
No, it smells like burnt paper.
Well, these are hardened steel, and they do what? Do they absorb energy? They pass energy on. They really don't absorb it. They pass it on. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hook these onto our Newtonian cradle right here. Here's number 1. Okay, we'll get number 2 ready to go as well. All right, and let's see what we got. Now, Sir Isaac Newton, one thing that I think is interesting about him was he studied the Bible. Did you know that? He studied the Bible probably more than he studied some of the sciences that we accredit him for, which is interesting. So let's see what we can discover right here. So we're going to look at what happens when these two spheres bounce off of each other. Now, if you go ahead and get your safety glasses, all right?
Yep.
Because these are strong, but you know what? They could shatter. We don't want that to shatter. This is number 4. Okay, let's hook this up to number 4. Okay, we're hooking this up to very strong steel cable. That's actually cable. Looks like a wire, okay, but it's cable, all right? So here we go. Let's get this all situated right here. There we go.
That's some strong.
And so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get these all in line, okay, like that. Okay, very good. Now, what I'm going to do is this. Okay, Benjamin, could you hold those like that? Just hold them just like that, a little more. Okay, right there. Okay, just hold it just like that. I'm going to take one of them. Okay, why don't you come on this side so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to take one right here, and we're going to take it, and we're just going to move it up like this and then let it go. Can you do that? Just grab it with 2 hands and then let it go. Let it go. Whoa, whoa.
This is heavy.
Whoa, okay, yeah, there we go. What are they doing? They're bouncing into each other, aren't they? Okay, they're bouncing into each other. Now, this is one thing that we can call, it's called conservation of energy. Those steel balls, they have energy. And what does it do? It passes that energy along. Okay, now go ahead and move yours down real close right here. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, keep going. Just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. All right, very good. All right, now, let's try that again. Okay, move that up like this, and that is what? It's just 1 unit of energy, okay? So only 1 unit of energy coming in, and what should come out?
More energy.
More energy? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's give her a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Whoa. So what happens? Did they all go, or did just one go?
Just one went.
Okay, just one went. Let's go ahead and let's line these up again. Okay, let's line these up again. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, Benjamin, hold that out a little bit. There's 1 unit of energy coming in. Okay, not too high. No, a little more. There. Okay, now let it go. Here we go. 1 unit of energy in, and what happens? 1 energy unit going out. That's interesting. You think it'll work if we have 2 units of energy? Shall we try it? Okay, here. Why don't you come around here? Why don't you grab these 2 right here? Just pull them back. I'm gonna make these so that they're just stopped a little bit. Okay, let's try 2 units in and see what happens. 2 units in. Great. Let it go. 2 units in, and how many out?
2.
2. Okay. There was 2 in and 2 out. Okay. Our cable's getting a little bit stretched out right here. Okay. How about 3? You want to do 3 for us? Okay. So can you hold here? Maybe you can come in here and hold that out. Can you hold them all out? Just push them that way. Okay. And let's let them go. Let them go. We got 3 in, and how many out?
3 out.
3 in and 3 out. So that's conservation of energy. There's only a certain amount of energy, and there isn't any more. So if 1 goes in, 1 has to go out. Okay, hey, let's try 4. Shall we try 4? What do you think is going to happen if we try 4?
I don't know.
Well,
You
based
don't
on the
know?
theory,
What do you think?
What did we say? What do you think?
If 4 go in, what has to come out?
4.
4. Shall we try it? Okay, Aunt Francine, why don't you try 4?
Oh, you want
Can
me
you try
to try
4?
4?
Okay, she's going to try 4.
1.
Okay, and let's let it go. And what happens? 4 goes in, and what?
4 goes out.
4 goes out. Could we try 5?
No.
Why not?
Just swing.
Why not? It would just swing? Let's go. Let's try that. Here we go. Let's put it like this. All right, there we go. So who wants to try 5?
Me.
You want to do that, Benjamin? Okay, go ahead.
If I
All
can
right.
lift it.
Oh, wait. I'll tell you what. It may be better to push and then let it go. There you go. 5 in, and how many out?
5 out.
5 out. So that's
Yeah, someone else-
conservation of energy. And you know what? What scientists have discovered with this Newtonian cradle is this. They discovered that not only does it talk about conservation of energy, it talks about conservation of momentum, which we haven't really talked about, but it also hits on what? The 3 laws of Sir Isaac Newton that he gave us, which is interesting to me. Don't you think that's
It
interesting?
is. I mean, he was a famous mathematician.
That's right. He was.
He loved science all the way around.
Yeah. Have you ever taken math? You all like math? You don't have to like it, but we have to use
And I
it.
think
don't
he
we?
liked physics too.
I only like
That's right, in
So-
physics as well. And he came up with calculus. Calculus is advanced mathematics.
Right.
And with another friend of his. Isn't that interesting?
That
How could somebody actually come up with a new math? Wow, that's interesting. But I think the most important thing that I like about Sir Isaac Newton is the fact that he spent more time studying the Bible than he did with some of his sciences. Isn't that amazing?
And that's why he was so intelligent, and that's why we have a lot of knowledge because of him.
That's
And
exactly
I think that is a good saying for all of us, is that the more we study the Bible, the wiser we can become.
That's right.
Interesting.
It
isn't
is. It is very interesting.
So I'm thinking of a Bible text. Sam, can you go to Romans 5, verse 8 for me?
Got it, Aunt Francine.
All right, thank you. And you know, God is always in the business of helping us learn more about him. And I'm thinking of Sir Isaac Newton and some of his laws, because I think he had a lot of knowledge, and we have science experiments from them, and we have equations, math equations because of him. So what does it say?
Romans 5:8.
Yes.
But God demonstrates his own love toward us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.
Wow. Now, what is an object lesson that we can learn from that? I'm thinking of sometimes we get hammered by sin.
Whoa!
And it seems like it's just one thing. But what's happening with the other ones?
It's passing the energy on.
So how can that be an application to sin?
Sometimes when you sin, you can cause others to sin too.
And they're following your example because of our energy. So I'm thinking of some other times, so even if there's two, who wants to take turns playing with that? I think we need to take turns playing with that. Go ahead, Benjamin. But you know what? So I was talking about conservation of energy and momentum.
Here,
Now,
pull yours-
go ahead.
Pull yours back. I'm going to pull my, not so far, about so far. Let's let them go at the same time. Shall we try it? 3, 2, 1, and we'll let it go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
At the same time. Now, would you have expected that?
The ball's in the middle of being
So
tortured.
who helps us counteract sin?
God.
God.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Want to try something? Go ahead,
Here we go. All right, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Okay, let's let her in. She's going to try something. Could we discover by doing what? By experimenting. Okay, there we go.
That's a big one. And these are heavy, too.
They're heavier than I thought.
2 in and 2 out.
I thought they were like lighter than
What are you
You're
going
right.
to try? What are you going to try? What would you like to try? First, let's stop them. Let's stop them. There we go. All right, here we go. What would you
ahead.
like to try? Let me move this out of your way. We got one out of
And we
alignment.
can keep playing with the smaller one, too. Go ahead and keep playing
That should
with
work
it.
the same with the small one.
But you know what? I'm thinking about some other experiments in which we can learn about God. What do you like to learn about math? What's your favorite part of math that you like to do? Do you like your multiplication? Yeah. Do you like multiplication? Do you know your multiplication already?
Yes.
Yes? What's 4 times 4?
16.
Who knows? 16, right? There you good job. You know, God is all about, and everything about God is in order. Everything he has, so we can depend on God. When our energy fails, we can say, what? To Jesus? Help me, right?
Right.
And what's going to happen?
God is going to help us.
He's going to help us. So even if the energy of Satan seems too strong, God's going to be with us. Let's keep playing. I want to keep playing here. We hope that you find truth in God's word and learn to live and follow his will, because his laws are perfect in every which way. So thanks for joining us on Creation is Science!
Oh, that's cool. Look at that.